Good day, boxing fans. Saturday night, surprise, surprise, sees the return of the former two-time heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, as he will be ending his latest retirement at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and he's taking on the Canadian-based Russian Arslanbek Makhmudov. Let's break it down. It's been exactly a year and 4 months since Tyson Fury has been in the ring after his second loss to Alexander Usyk, competitive loss where, might I say, he decided he's retiring again, and like everybody else, I didn't believe it, so I'm not surprised to see him back in the ring. Now, he's taking on Arslanbek Makhmudov. One time was a very highly touted heavyweight prospect, was knocking guys over. He came unstuck against Agit Kabayel, got knocked out in 4 rounds, and then in his following fight he got stopped again by the so-so Italian-American, or Italian, I'm not sure if he's based in America now, Guido Vianello. Now, he's resurrected him with 2 wins since, the latest one being against the Brit David Allen. But he got the better of a white rhino. Can he upset Tyson Fury? Well, there's a big gap in talent between Dave Allen and Tyson Fury, even though Fury is getting on in years. So Makhmudov, to me, showed a bit of improvement in the Dave Allen fight, but I've never been that impressed with him. I predicted that Agit Kabayel would beat him, and I was a bit surprised that Vianello beat him, to be honest. He's a big guy, he uses his jab, and he throws that pole axe straight right hand in. Sometimes he throws a few to the body, sometimes the left hook. He's not a guy who throws a lot of punches, but he is strong and he can hit. But for me, you know, if you put him under pressure like Kabayel did, like Vianello did, then he starts falling apart. You know, he does this funny little twist with his head, and he just seems to mentally and physically break down. If you give him a high pace, he also seems to sort of unravel. Now, Dave Allen had his moments in that fight, but he just couldn't get over the line against Makhmudov. He just didn't throw enough punches, just wasn't able to put the big man under pressure. Because let's face it, going in against Makhmudov is not easy. You need some serious skills to do that. But Tyson Fury has always had serious skills. We know he can fight as a southpaw, he can fight as an orthodox fighter, he can switch hit. He can basically do it all. He's a very awkward boxer. He's a very natural fighter to me. For a big man, he's 6'9", he's even bigger than Makhmudov. He has decent power, and all what I can say, he doesn't have the world's greatest chin. He has been down, he has been badly hurt before, but he has got great recuperative powers. You don't just keep him down. He's never been stopped. He was close to it in his first fight against Usyk, but he managed to somehow get through it. So he does have recuperative powers. He does have that fighting heart, that dog in him, as they say. So he has got a lot more going for him than a guy like Makhmudov, and it's to be expected like after such a long layoff, but he won't face a top level opponent. What's going to happen? Tell me in the comment section below. Do you think Makhmudov stands a chance? Do you think Fury is going to win? How is he going to win, and why? Now, to me, there can only be one winner, even if he is past his best, and that is Tyson Fury. I think it's just levels in this game, and he's levels above Makhmudov. You know, Makhmudov's sort of predictable offense is not going to do it against Tyson Fury. Fury might not fight at a high pace that will make Makhmudov gas, but I don't think Makhmudov is going to find success with his right hand against Fury. I think Fury's jab is quicker. So everything for me is in favor of Fury. Makhmudov might just have a power advantage, but you've got to deliver that bomb. So I think for me there can be only one winner, Fury. And I think in a logical world, Fury should stop Makhmudov after taking a few rounds to shake up the cobwebs. Will he though? I wonder, because Fury, if you look at fights like the Francis Ngannou fight, he often fights down to the level of his opposition. And when he made his previous comeback after drifting away from the sport after the Klitschko victory, You know, he also didn't look great until he fought Wilder. So he often fights down to the level of his opposition, and this is sort of a build-up thing with Makhmudov, like it was then against Sefer Seferi and the other Italian fighter Francesco Pianetta before he got in the ring with Wilder. So I think Fury is going to win. I think he's going to look terrific in doing so. I have this thing in my mind, at the back of my mind, that I suspect maybe he doesn't want to look too good because he wants to get a big name in the ring with him. So I think Tyson Fury is going to win. Is going to not get rid of Makhmudov like he's supposed to. I think he's going to win sort of a lackluster, untidy points decision. So that's it for me, Fury UD. But who do you want Fury to face next? For me, I'm not really into a third encounter with Usyk, but what I would really like to see is a fight between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury, a big British extravaganza. It will be the biggest battle of Britain since Lennox Lewis against Frank Bruno. I know we've had AJ against Daniel Dubois, but Fury and AJ will be even bigger, and it will be a real pity, a real sad thing for this era if that fight ends up never getting made. You know, kind of like Riddick Bowe and Lennox Lewis, who never fought. So I would really like to see Fury after this, if he gets through it on Saturday night, to fight AJ, Anthony Joshua, in a big stadium fight in Britain. That is the fight that I would really like to see before either one of them call it quits. Well, that's it from me, guys. Until I see you again, please remember to punch that subscribe button and remember to keep up those hands.